Right now at 5, the Lacrosse Center is staying under city control, but the leadership structure is going to look a little different.
You're watching WKBT Lacrosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. The future Lacrosse Center's leadership has been unclear since Art Fay's retirement in 2022. Now we are learning that the city will keep that management in-house, led by a group of deputy directors. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen joins us live in studio to explain the board's decision and when we'll learn more. Good evening, Emily.
Ken, earlier this month, the board voted unanimously to keep the Lacrosse Center under city leadership. But there won't be a new Art Fay. Parks Director Jay Odegaard says those responsibilities will be shared. Since Fay's retirement, Lacrosse Parks, Recreation and Forestry Department has taken on most of the responsibilities. Lacrosse Center Board President Brent Smith said the team is doing extremely well. Park and Rec Director Jay Odegaard said at this time, keeping it within the city seems like a natural fit.
We really see a lot of efficiency when we're talking about shared use of equipment, but also, you know, being able to move staff in and out of different positions.
Odegaard says a leadership team has been selected and now they're waiting for city approval. He tells me we could learn who is on that team by August. Ken?
Look forward to that development. Thank you, Emily. The city will be managing that property, but Odegaard says Lacrosse Center operations will still be supported by some contracted employees.
There was a very hazy day today across the Coulee region, as well as those air quality alerts that are still in effect here for some of us. Let's get a check now on your zone forecast. We're talking about lows tonight into the 60s, 63 tonight in Berry Mills, 61 in Minduro, 63 in Holman with some passing clouds, 60 tonight in Westby, 64 in Brownsville, and 64 in Lansing. We're talking 63 in Lynxville, however, 61 in Soldiers Grove and Gaze Mills. And meanwhile, to the north in Arcadia, you're at 63 tonight. Trempealeau looking at 64. Meanwhile, back towards the east, we're looking at lows tonight into the 50s for Jackson and Monroe counties. And as we head north into the Chippewa Valley, we're talking about lows into the low to mid 60s with some passing clouds. So overall, pretty seasonable temperatures to work with. We are going to be looking at some increasing clouds, however, as we head into overnight tonight and also into early tomorrow morning. Now stay tuned. I'm going to have a check on your full weather forecast. We do have some rain chances coming up. We'll talk about that and much more in just a bit. Back to you.
Thank you, Derek. And we do have an air advisory alert in effect for essentially our entire viewing area. Now, the Wisconsin DNR is reminding people to use caution if you plan to be outside. DNR authorities say that around noon tomorrow will be the time where the air quality could impact your health the most in Wisconsin. They are advising those with heart or lung problems, older adults, and children to stay indoors if they can. Experts say that if you can, staying indoors is the best way to protect yourself.
In your home, make sure your doors and windows are closed in your home so you can keep that wildfire smoke and those particles outside. And then run your air conditioning on recirculate if you can to help kind of circulate some of that fresh air.
If you've been outside at all today, you can really feel the air quality. Wisconsin DNR and DHS experts say that if you must be outside, wearing a mask can help keep the smoke and dangerous particles out of your system. As many Wisconsinites intend to head out on the water this summer, the Wisconsin DNR is reminding people that safety comes first. Nearly 80% of all fatal boating incidents involve drowning, which is why DNR officials encourage you to wear life jackets at all times, since drowning can happen to even the most experienced swimmers. The DNR also says to be responsible when consuming alcohol on the water. Alcohol can blur your judgment and reaction time, which can cause drowning. Following these safety tips can better prepare you for your next trip out on the water this summer. As the U.S. continues to grapple with severe storms and excessive heat, the economy is starting to feel the impacts. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, as of June 8th, there have been 9 confirmed U.S. weather and climate disaster events this year, with losses being over $1 billion. For consumers, the rising temperatures means higher summer utility costs. Flood and home insurance rates are also on the rise. Experts fear the cost of insurance will only get worse as climate change intensifies both hurricanes and extreme rain events. A La Crosse teen was in court today accused of violently beating someone on Saturday, June 17th. 17-year-old Javon Long is charged with first-degree recklessly endangering safety with the use of a dangerous weapon and aggravated battery with a dangerous weapon. Both are felonies and both are charged as party to a crime. According to a criminal complaint, a man was found on Gold Street bleeding heavily with a head injury. Police assumed the person had fallen off the bike laying nearby. The victim said he didn't remember what happened. Police later got a video from a community member showing two people violently beating the victim on the street and at one point using the bike to slam down on the victim's head. Police later arrested Long at his home. The other suspect is a minor and was arrested after showing up at City Hall with his parents. Today, La Crosse County Judge Scott Horn released Long on a $5,000 signature bond. Wisconsin's U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin led a bipartisan coalition of Senate and House members today to urge Congress leadership to address PFAS contamination. The group sent a letter urging the Senate and House committees on agriculture to include two bipartisan bills in the 2023 Farm Bill that provide assistance to the communities hit hardest by PFAS contamination. PFAS are long-lasting chemicals that have been linked to serious health effects. The chemicals are in many consumer and industry products, and PFAS have been found in high levels throughout the environment and have contaminated water supplies across the country. Democrat Steve Doyle of the 94th Assembly District has co-authored 3 new laws to incentivize affordable housing projects across the state. One of the new laws makes it easier for developers to use TIF districts to finance housing projects. Taxes on the real estate in a TIF district go right back into funding more developments there. Now, another law creates grants and revolving loan programs for housing projects, and the third would help turn empty second-story office spaces in Main Street areas into housing projects. Doyle says the best part of these bills is that they're applicable in both urban and rural areas.
So these programs aren't just something that are going to help, say, the city of La Crosse. You know, the village of Bangor, you know, city of Onalaska, village of Holman and West Salem. I think all of the communities within my particular area are going to be able to see some benefits from this.
Now, the loan programs will offer low to zero interest loans for those kind of housing projects to help developers grapple with higher construction costs these days. Just ahead tonight at 5, former President Donald Trump is facing charges for allegedly mishandling classified documents. The audio recordings the DOJ is using to justify the indictment. Right after this.
It's time for the Quick Trip Fireworks Spectacular, July 1st at the La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway. Features late models, sportsmen, hornets, six-shooters, the famous Outhouse Novelty Race, and fireworks. Gates open at 5:30 with the first race at 7 this Saturday at the La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway.
As trends change, your bathroom may start to look outdated, so give it a fresh, modern look with one call to Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. In as little as 1 day, get a new shower or walk-in tub, back with a lifetime warranty, and with Mad City's Price Lock Guarantee, lock your price in for 1 year. And now during Big Deal Day, save $1,000 on a new bath or shower. 0 down, 0 interest until 2026. Senior military discounts, and call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with in-home estimate. Plus, the first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with purchase of new bath or shower used for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303, 715-941-1303.
Toma Health's Warren's Clinic provides convenient, quality care for same-day or next-day appointments.
At Toma Health Warren's Clinic, we're able to see patients for cough, sore throat, ear pain, and other minor illness and injuries. An appointment can be scheduled by contacting the clinic, and we'll get you in that day or the next.
Warren's Clinic also offers occupational health services, such as pre-employment physicals and DOT exams.
Toma Health Warren's Clinic offers convenient, quality care when you need it most.
Wrap up that bathroom project with 11% off at Menards. Our great selection of Lion showers, bathtubs, and surrounds are a great way to start your remodel. This elite tub and shower surround is now just $519.99 after rebate. Finish your remodel with Elger toilets. They feature a slow close lid and have a patented ever-clean surface, keeping your toilet cleaner longer. Got this tall Diplomat toilet, now only $159.99 after 11% rebate.
Save
It's time for the Quick Trip Fireworks Spectacular, July 1st at the La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway. It features late models, sportsmen, hornets, six-shooters, the famous Outhouse Novelty Race, and fireworks. Gates open at 5:30 with the first race at 7 this Saturday at the La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Former president and current 2024 presidential candidate Donald Trump is facing federal criminal charges for his alleged mishandling of classified documents. And one of the key pieces of evidence revealed in the indictment was the transcript of an audio recording where Trump describes secret documents. Skylar Henry has more details from the White House.
CBS News has obtained an audio recording that special counsel Jack Smith refers to in his indictment, charging former President Donald Trump with mishandling classified documents.
See, as president, I could have did less. No, I can't, but this is
According to the indictment, the recording is from a 2021 conversation Trump had at his New Jersey golf club with a book writer, publisher, and 2 staffers. Trump can be heard talking about a document he suggests was a plan from Joint Chiefs Chair General Mark Milley.
He said he wanted to attack Iran and what? These are the papers. This was done by the military and given to me.
Trump pleaded not guilty to the 37 charges he faces and claims this indictment is part of a political attack to keep him from returning to the White House.
They even tried to have me arrested. I'm a candidate. I said, wait a minute, I'm a candidate. You're arresting a candidate? Yeah, because you're leading. That's why we're arresting.
Trump told voters in New Hampshire he could face more charges as special counsel Jack Smith also investigates attempts to overturn the 2020 election, including a phone call Trump made to Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, asking him to find votes needed to win the state.
There could be others coming, like for a perfect phone call. Numbers will keep going up.
Raffensperger is scheduled to talk with investigators Wednesday. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
Trump's trial for the government documents case is scheduled for August 14th, but Trump's lawyers are expected to ask to push the trial back to a later date. Still ahead, healthcare professionals are sounding the alarm. For the first time in decades, cases of malaria have been transmitted within the country.
Hazy conditions were felt across the Cooley region today. Now we have some rain chances that we'll also be talking about as we head into tomorrow night and over these next couple of days as well. Stay tuned for my full weather forecast. Coming up next after the break, I'll have all the details.
Ashley Stars and Stripes sale is happening now. This weekend only, shop 4th of July doorbusters. Plus, pay 0% interest for 60 months with no minimum purchase. In-store only. And all veterans and active military receive 10% off their purchase. Only at Ashley.
When it comes to the bathroom, the Mad City bathroom, I have to give it a 10.
Fits my lifestyle, and that's what I needed.
With more than 50,000 satisfied customers and an A+ rating with the BBB, Mad City Baths is your trusted source for custom baths, showers, and walk-in tubs. Infused with Microban for easy cleaning. And now during Big Deal Day, save $1,000 on a new bath or shower, 0 down, 0 interest until 2026. Senior military discounts, and call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with in-home estimate. Plus, the first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with purchase of new bath or shower used for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303, 715-941-1303.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So let's gear up for it with an SUV like the Ford Bronco Sport. It has a terrain management system with 5 standard GOAT modes, so you can go over any type of terrain. Plus, 4x4 capability is standard across the entire lineup. Be adventure ready with Ford Bronco Sport. Now, get a new Ford Bronco Sport with 1.9% financing for 66 months, plus $2,000 FlexBuy cash, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
What is a hero? Not the kind from comic books and movies, saving the day. We're talking about everyday heroes, those with a special kind of courage or ability, those saving the day, one person at a time. The Board Store Home Improvements and News 8 Now want to find those heroes and thank them for bettering our community. Go to news8000.com, click on Features, then Hometown Heroes to nominate someone you feel is truly a hometown hero.
Ashley Stars and Stripes sale is happening now. This weekend only, shop 4th of July doorbusters. Plus, pay 0% interest for 60 months with no minimum purchase. In-store only. And all veterans and active military receive 10% off their purchase. Only at Ashley.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
Well, it sure was a very hazy day today across the Cooley region with air quality alerts in effect as well. Let's talk about your zone forecast for tonight. Our temperatures are going to drop into the 60s with some passing clouds in La Crosse County. Lows tonight at 61 Soldiers Grove, but we're in the 50s though in Lafarge and Hillsborough further east. And back towards the west, we got temperatures tonight into the 60s. Now moving north into the central zones, we're looking at lows tonight mainly into the 50s for Jackson and Monroe counties. And back towards the west, we're looking at lows mainly into the 60s with some passing clouds. Meanwhile, in the Chippewa Valley, we got lows into the low to mid 60s, 65 tonight with some passing clouds in Eau Claire. So the forecast tonight overall 63 degrees, partly cloudy skies, seasonable conditions for La Crosse County, southeast winds light at 5 to 10. For the day tomorrow, 88 degrees with isolated thunderstorms possible, otherwise slightly warm here, and south winds at around 10 to 15 miles an hour. The zone forecast for the day tomorrow, looking at highs into the mid 80s with a high of 88 tomorrow in Onalaska and 88 in Berry Mills as well. Soldiers Grove looking at a high of 84, Gays Mills at 85, and down to the south here, very similar to that as well, looking at highs into the low to mid 80s across our central zones with 82 in Arcadia, 84 in Eau Claire tomorrow with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. And I say that because we're tracking some moisture that's expected to move our way. Here's overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. You can see some of those showers that may clip us here as we head into early tomorrow. But I think for the majority, most of the rain will be focused well to the north. This is a pretty broad trough of low pressure that we're going to be tracking here because as you can see, we got another round of showers and thunderstorms associated with it. This round could actually move in and affect us as we head into tomorrow night around 10 o'clock. Strong showers and thunderstorms could roll through before clearing out of here as we head into early on Thursday morning. Now here's the rest of the day, at least for the Thursday afternoon time frame, and you can see mostly clear skies with just a few passing clouds. Another round of showers and thunderstorms moving in from that trough of low pressure that we're still going to be dealing with here as we head into Thursday afternoon. Those showers and storms should clear out of here as we head into Thursday night. Now, we talked about some of the thunderstorms possibly becoming strong to even severe. The Storm Prediction Center has outlined this marginal risk of severe weather in effect for the majority of the Cooley region. Our western communities are under this level 2, slight risk of severe weather, highlighted in yellow. Regardless of what risk you're under, we're still talking about heavy rainfall, gusty winds, and even some hail as a possibility, with the main timing mainly between 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. Tomorrow night. So something that we'll be keeping our eyes on here for you. And over the next few days, we still have some thunderstorm chances to work with through at least Friday, with those highs into the upper 80s to low 90s. Mix of sun and clouds here as we head into this weekend. Still pretty warm though. As we head into next week, looking at those mixes of sun and clouds still continuing. A slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm possible on Tuesday, which is 4th of July. Something we'll keep our eyes on. Not expecting a washout for the holiday by any means for now though. Low temperatures into the 60s. Back to you.
Thank you, Derek. And as he mentioned, our entire viewing area is under an air quality alert. This alert in effect until noon on Thursday for Wisconsin, 12 a.m. Thursday for Minnesota, and through the end of the day tomorrow for Iowa. Health experts are advising you limit the amount of time you spend outside. If you have to be outside, wearing a mask will help keep dangerous smoke particles out of your system. Whether they've been diagnosed or not, an estimated 37 million Americans have diabetes. That's according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Now, summer can be especially hard on those with this disease, as health experts say diabetes may cause a person to feel the heat differently than someone who doesn't suffer from it. Mandy Gaither explores some ways to manage diabetes as it gets hotter.
The temperature keeps climbing, and for the millions who suffer from diabetes, the heat is especially hazardous.
Your body sensation and how it metabolizes or interprets the heat, how it responds to heat, really differs in individuals with diabetes.
Dr. Jesse Bracamonte with Mayo Clinic says it's critical to check sugars frequently when it's hot outside. Soaring temperatures can cause episodes of low blood sugar.
If people have well-controlled sugars and they're active during the day, they may find that their sugars drop. Heat actually makes your metabolism speed up and you use a little bit more insulin, and then therefore that sugars may drop.
On the other hand, Bracamonte says the heat can also raise sugar levels if you get dehydrated. He says to drink plenty of water, limit alcohol, caffeine, and other sugary drinks which can lead to dehydration, and avoid going out during the hottest part of the day. When you are outside, dress appropriately with light-colored loose clothing.
Helps your body breathe and really helps to dissipate some of that extra heat that you normally would retain.
Since those with diabetes have to pay special attention to foot health to avoid potential nerve damage or sores, Bracamonte says to not walk outside barefooted this summer.
Heat and the cement and the temperature from the ambient walkway can cause severe damage to your feet, and in some cases put you in the hospital. So appropriate footwear is key.
Bracamonte says it's also critical that insulin and diabetes supplies like monitors and sensors stay out of the sun. He says high temperatures can damage the medicine and those sensors. 5 cases of malaria have now been confirmed in the United States for the first time in decades. The cases in Texas and Florida signal were reported to be acquired in the country, promoting federal health officials to alert doctors and the public that the potentially deadly mosquito-borne disease is being transmitted locally. This is the first time in 20 years that there's been a local spread of the disease. One expert says these diseases are not something to be taken lightly.
Mosquito-borne diseases like malaria and dengue are some of the most climate-sensitive diseases. Even small changes in temperature, rainfall, humidity can lead to these diseases being transmitted in new altitudes and new latitudes.
Doctors say mild symptoms may include headache, fever, and muscle aches. Among the potential severe symptoms, lung and kidney failure among the most dangerous. The fastest growing sport in the U.S. appears to be causing millions of dollars in healthcare bills. UBS analysts say pickleball accounts for about 5 to 10% of unexpected medical costs. That's about $377 million. One factor is that seniors tend to play it, and a 2021 study shows they account for the vast majority of related ER visits. Common injuries playing the sport include sprains, strains, and fractures. UBS estimates the number of people who play pickleball could reach 22 million this year. A heads up for fruit lovers, you may want to check your freezer for frozen organic pineapple. Scenic Fruit Company says its organic tropical fruit blend with pineapple has the potential to be contaminated with listeria. The bacteria can cause serious and sometimes even fatal infections in young children, elderly people, and those with weakened immune systems. The recall is being initiated due to a similar problem with Sunrise Growers frozen fruit products. The FDA advises if you find the product, throw it away or return them to the store for a full refund. When we come back, after 40-plus years of hosting the Wheel of Fortune, Pat Sajak handing the reins over to a very familiar face. We got that next.
The Board Store Home Improvements. Everyday low prices on bathroom remodels for seniors and families. Contact us today for a prompt free estimate.
If you're stuck between choosing to spend on a vacation or finally updating your bathroom, with Mad City Baths, you can do both. We can take out that old high-sided tub and install a beautiful, easy-access shower customized with grab bars, handhelds, and a beautiful shower door. And now during Big Deal Days, save $1,000 on a new bath or shower. 0 down and 0 interest until 2026. Senior military discounts and last chance to call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with in-home estimate. Plus, the first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with purchase of new bath or shower used for a condo, hotel stay, or even a cruise. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303, 715-941-1303.
This time of year has many different names. We call it Showtime. It's when there's work to be done and fun to be had. Plus, it's time for Auto Show, where you can experience new Ford SUVs firsthand. Then head to your Northland Ford dealers for exclusive offers like 0% financing for 36 months, plus $1,000 in open trade assist on select Ford SUVs. It's showtime. Hurry in today. Now for a limited time only, get 0% financing for 36 months, plus $1,000 in open trade assist on select Ford SUVs. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present Our Community Cares.
Riverfest 2023, celebrating 40 years, returns to Riverside Park June 30th through July 4th. Food, drink, music, entertainment, plus the 4th of July Sky Rockers Fireworks Extravaganza. Music in the Valley happens at beautiful North Skedalen every Wednesday in July. Admission is free, dinner available, and guests are welcome to carry in snacks and beverages.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, a familiar face is taking over as the host of Wheel of Fortune. Ryan Seacrest will replace Pat Sajak as the new host of the popular game show. The announcement was made today after Sajak confirmed earlier this month that the show's 41st season, which begins in September, would be his last. So Seacrest will take over in 2024. He said in a statement he is humbled to be taking the helm after Sajak's 4-decade-plus career, and he thanked Sony Pictures Television for the opportunity to be Wheel of Fortune's new host. Quite a change in store. We'll have a look at what's coming up next after the break, and of course, Derek will have one more check of tonight's forecast.
Save $400 on select Stearns & Foster mattresses during the 4th of July sales event at PM Sleep Center. These are limited-time summer savings. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
This is how legends are. 2024 Chevy Silverado HD with Duramax diesel. And the Chevy Silverado with powerful TurboMax engine. No matter what route you take, there's a Chevy truck to get you there. Find new roads. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 LT TurboMax pickups, or current Chevy owners get a $5,750 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit HometownChevy.com.
Blain's Farm and Fleet's 4th of July sale is going on now. We're saluting the red, white, and blue with unbeatable deals on everything you need to celebrate outdoors. Like these 2-pound bags of Blain's Freedom Gummy Bears, just $5.99. Assorted life jackets, tow tubes, and ski ropes, 20% off. New at Blain's, this special buy Duraflame Mini Fire Pit, only $39.99. And these folding camp chairs, just $11.99. Rewards members save an extra $2.
Find value at Blain's Farm and Fleet.
Russell, what does this have to do with law?
Absolutely nothing.
Add new gutters to your home to avoid water damage, or add gutter protection to your existing gutters to keep out leaves and other debris. We install standard K-style gutters or larger capacity steel fascia gutters available in 25 different colors. Guarantee your gutters will never fail with proven protection. Voted La Crosse's best gutter company, The Board Store. Superior products, superior installation at prices lower than most others. Invest wisely. The Board Store Home Improvements, prompt free estimates.
Save up to $200 on select Sealy hybrid mattresses during the 4th of July sales event at PM Sleep Center. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Here's a last check on your 8-day forecast. We do have shower and thunderstorm chances for tomorrow and through Friday, with highs into the upper 80s, low 90s. Mix of sun and clouds for this weekend. And as we head into next week, it's going to start off pretty hot with those highs in the low 90s with a mix of sun and clouds. Slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm possible for 4th of July. Lows in the 60s.
Thanks a lot, Derek. And one final reminder, we do have an air quality alert in effect for our entire viewing area. If you have to go outside, please limit your time outside. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5. I'll see you at 6.